Hello, hello, welcome back. We're gonna continue our quests. Oh yeah, we can return to Vidofnir. But first, let's go to Camp Cloudtop in order to do these things. We need to speak with Laniet. I don't have flying in here, right? I forgot that I don't have it. Oh well. Walking is just as fine. Now here's a trick you can do. You might die, but if you live, oh god. Yep, you might die, but you know, well, you'll live with like 1 HP, and if you accidentally aggro one of these mobs, you're gonna die. So, that's a very risky way to get down here. But you know, if you're feeling like dying, then go for it. Alright, let's speak with Anya. Master Alderic, I was but this moment thinking of you. I'd hoped to speak with you at Sir Emmerich's investiture, but circumstances conspired to prevent me from attending. Mayhap you will allow me to say now what I could not say then. On behalf of House Halinard and all of Ishgard, I offer unto you my deepest and most humble thanks. You risked your life to stand against our sworn enemy and freed us from a millennium of torment. Though we can never hope to repay you, we will ever remember you and your deeds, that our children and their children's children might know the man of whom they owe their lives. Oh, it's no problem, Laniet. Don't worry about it. I concede that the grand investiture would have been a more fitting occasion for such words, but I could not risk them being left unspoken. What brings you this way? As you can see, Camp Cloudtop remains much the same as it did during the war, though we need no longer watch the skies for Gervanian outflyers. The Vanu Vanu have proven themselves similarly worthy of our attention. Oh boy, Emilian. I say, old boy, you have the most uncanny ability to appear wherever I least expect you. But enough about that. Au revoir. Ah yes, my lord. Lady Laniet, I am pleased to report that we succeeded in infiltrating Fundu territory, and there observed the beastmen harvesting crystals at several different sites. God damn it. Based on the volume of crystals acquired during our period of surveillance, I have prepared an estimate of how much time I believe it will take the Fundu to gather sufficient crystals for another summoning. I have also taken the liberty of drafting several proposals outlining how the Rose Knights might prevent such an eventuality, such as raiding these sites and securing their stores, as well as a detailed assessment of the risks involved should you choose to proceed. By the Fury. I gathered you were clever, but I was not aware that you were capable of this. With respect, you are wasted on your master. Hardworking, full of potential, I think there's a place for you here, with the Rose Knights if you would have it. Oh my god. That you would even consider taking me into your service is a tremendous honor, my lady, and were I free to do so, I should gladly accept, but I am pledged to another, as you well know. Regrettable, but understandable. I take comfort in the fact that a youth of your talent and character will never want for opportunities. Pledge to another, you rascal. I thought I saw you whispering in young Salut's ear the other day. You certainly wasted no time wooing our newest maid. There will be no secrets between us. You must tell me everything. Where you've been sneaking off to together, what adventures you've been having, every little detail, and don't you dare leave anything out. Oh my god. I am sure he will not. In any event, you have jointly exceeded my expectations. I grant you leave to return to the city. Should the need arise, I shall call upon you again. Thank you, my lady. I believe we shall do as you suggest. Until we meet again, Master Alderic. Take care. Not so fast. The next airship isn't due for another hour, and we have so much to talk about. Au revoir? Au revoir! There they go. For all the lady's disdain, it was an old familiar dance. To her, Lord Emelian would always be the boy fumbling for a compliment, and perhaps there was comfort in that, a memory of home on the bleak frontier. Aw. Now, who do we talk to next? Redwald. Alright. I still have yet to get flying in this area. But it's fine. I can't believe we have to do another dungeon. Like right after. Oh well. A thousand pardons, Master Aldrich. Had I known you were planning to pay us a visit, I would have seen that you received a proper reception, a feast, or perhaps at least a formal welcome with the men in full dress. It's fine, no need. You have more than earned it. One need only look to the pilgrims who come in their droves to pray before the relief to see the truth of that. Some abide in silence while others shed tears, not for sorrow, you understand, but for joy. Joy at being released from Nidhogg's torment. Artorial! Sir Redwall, the shipment has been unloaded and the quartermaster confirms that all supplies are accounted for. Master Aldrich, are you here on official business? Just catching up. A journey to remember and reflect. Much has changed since first we came here together, since I abandoned you to follow the heretic's trail alone. Don't worry about it! Come, my lord, mayhap you recall the survivor whom you carried back to Falcon's Nest that day. Well, his wife but recently gave birth to their first child. Is that so? Well, well, mayhap I should pay him a visit. Though he would doubtless be honored, my lord, you need not put yourself to such trouble. Your responsibilities as Count surely leave little enough time as it is. Think not on that. I am still me, and you are still you. Whatever our respective titles, I would speak to you as a friend. This preoccupation with position and power has sown no end of discord between our two houses, to the great detriment of our nation. 'Tis especially galling when one considers that much of what we have achieved was by virtue of our blood and not our character. So call me Count if you must, but know that I take no pride in it. Mayhap one day when I have earned it, I will, but not today. Still himself, is he? An honorable man, mindful of tradition, he was loath to accept the existence of a foreigner in exile, but when forced to confront bitter truths, he looked within and found himself wanting. Pride be damned, then, if it led one astray. He would set aside his prejudices and join hands with this gifted outcast for the greater good of Ishgard. This is really sweet. Wait, what the ha, back to Ishgard! Yeet! Sorry about that. I had to do something. So where exactly are these people? Tribunal. Oh, Jesus, no. I remember this place very well. Two foreign heretics against two knights of the Heavensward. Under the watchful gaze of the Fury they would fight, and the winner's claims would be proven true. It was the opening gambit of a greater game whose stakes would remain unknown for some time. Alright, visit the Hoplin. Okay. It's this way, right? Yes. You're Master Aldrich, if I'm not mistaken. We have met, though I'm not sure you do remember. It was a seeming lifetime ago when you answered the Archbishop's summons. I often come here to reflect upon all that has come to pass, and when I saw you gazing at the holy fold, I thought perhaps that you had too. You turned our world upside down, everything we held dear, for change, for the truth. They say it had to be done, that his grace sought godhood. If so, then perhaps it was the Fury's will that you prevailed. But to say it, to believe it, I know that no man is without sin, but he was pious and humble, wholly devoted to the church and to his people. I knew him, sir, and he was a good man. Whatever else he may have been, I will remember him as a good man. To walk the righteous path, to live for the sake of others, to rise to the highest station, yet remain powerless to bring an end to your people's suffering. What prize salvation then? What sacrifice beyond reason? For uneasy lies the head that wears the crown. Meroveb and Limsa. Oh my god, oh my god. This is taking us everywhere. Shoot. Okay, well, no. We're gonna do main quest now. Alright, be right back. I'm gonna pause real quick. Hello, and we are back. I just took a quick break. A quick break to to eat some noodles. Cup noodles, to be precise. Oh, and I ate them really fast. So now I'm like kind of dying a little. Have you everything you require then? Excellent. The entrance to the pass is north of Nadalon and due east of Camp Dragonhead. Though it is normally guarded by a score of XIV warriors, I've been informed that House Fortom knights have already dispatched them. The enemy's gate lies open. We need but walk through. Okay. I'm dying inside. I ate the noodles really fast. I think I burned my throat. Ah! Okay. Okay. Okay, Heidelin, I think you chose the wrong person to be your champion. Or whatever. I really think you chose the wrong person. Master Aldrich, Master Alphino, as you can see, the gate is ours. Be advised that our scouts are reporting increased activity around the first mountain. Simply put, they are up to something, and don't want anyone interfering. We stand ready to escort you to Xelphatol and aid you as you see fit. Given the numbers we would like to encounter, a two-pronged approach may be best. While the knights and I feign a larger attack to draw the XIV's attention, I suggest that you and yours attempt to slip past their defenses and locate the site of the summoning ritual. If the gods are good, you should only have to deal with some few patrols, but if they are not, you may be forced to do battle with the warriors of darkness. I don't wanna. I don't wanna. Alright. We need to do a dungeon. That is in this, okay, where is it? Xelphatol. Okay, well, I will pause the recording and see you when we get back. Finally! Our cube popped. Please, healer. I swear. Please give me this bread. This delicious bread. The sustenance. Something. My room just smells like noodles. Like ramen noodles, and I hate it. Oh Jesus, that's loud. we got player comm. Nice.
Thank the gods! What happened? So they were unable to see the ritual to its completion. Then Garuda is no longer a threat, and whatever the Ascians and the Warriors of Darkness were planning has come to naught. But we should not tarry. The knights have secured our path to safety.
Alright. Let's get out of here.
Well, well. What do we have here? You'd better not have killed the primal without us.
Oh, god damn it! Urianger? What? I say we jump off the cliff right now.
You!
Wait, I know you. Still walking, I see. I could have sworn my aim was true.
Just what is your game? Leading us the long way so these fools could step in and claim our prize?
No. Let's not make hasty accusations. By the look of things, the ritual was proceeding as planned. We arrived at the appointed hour. 'Twas they who erred.
It is hopeless. We cannot face them all.
Oh yeah, no, that I realize.
Do mine ears deceive? A boy! So that's the way of it. Twins! You had me worried for a moment there. Know that I will happily make it quicker for you, if you just stand still.
Enough, Jarumul. We wouldn't want to upset the man in white with any unnecessary bloodshed now, would we? You've been awfully busy since we were kind enough to spare your lives.
While you were idly consorting with the Ascians, you mean? 7 hells! What could you possibly hope to achieve?
Should I explain it to you? Very well. Consider it a reward of sorts for beating us here. You know the tale of Hydaelyn and Zodiac, I take it? Of the Great Sundering and the reflections it created?
Across 10 and 3 they were divided. Reflections of the source, each possessed of shards of light and dark.
Just so. One of those reflections, the one nearest to the source, is our home. And we were the heroes blessed with her light. But not all worlds hold light and dark in equal measure. In ours, the power of light was greater by far. So the Ascians, who once threatened our home, were no match. And they fell before us, one after another, till none were left. Victory, we thought. And then came the light. A flood of pure, blinding radiance, annihilating shadow and color and life itself. Ere long, it will consume our world, leaving naught in its wake but blank perfection.
That cannot be. Do you honestly expect us to believe such a story?
Believe what you like. But it has happened before, on a world far removed from ours. The 13th, which was swallowed by the dark and transformed into what you call the Void. Unchallenged light would condemn us to a similar fate. And so we joined hands with our former enemies, and with their aid came here, to the source. For there is but one way to restore the balance and save our home. The Ardor. Calamitous destruction with the power to break down the barriers between planes and see our worlds rejoined.
You would doom our world to save your own? What would even become of us? Of you?
Enough. I tire of talking. You know our cause. You know what is at stake. We are prepared to do whatever it takes. Are you?
If there is aught you would say, say it. Otherwise, begone. You have no friends here.
Oh yeah, spoilers. That was Durianger. Whoops! Ah! Fuck! Oh my god. All things considered, we should be grateful to have survived that encounter. Do you think it could be true? That to save their world, they must bring ruin to ours? I don't know. No, it matters not. Such wanton destruction is beyond justification. Whatever their reasons, they must be stopped. The sacrifice, the loss, it ends here. Indeed it does. Alright. Let's accept the quest, but we will end the episode after. Forgive me, this is neither the time nor place for idle introspection. The knights can apprise Lord Edmund of our success, and we the Lord Commander. More importantly, I should like to see if my sister's condition has improved. You may take a moment for yourself if you wish. I will be at the congregation. Alright. Alright. So that is it for this episode. I will continue this in the next, like always. So, take care. Be safe.